Hey everybody, it's Liz with Northernville Farms. I just wanted to say hey and finish that garden walk we didn't finish the other day. We just got back from Walmart because yesterday I had my husband buy some chicken feed and then forget to have them unload it from the car. So we were completely out this morning and I had to run to Walmart just because it's the closest store and I'm not driving 40 miles to Tractor Supply. So, they're asleep in the car. My son was awake. I brought him inside, nursed him. He's sleeping. But the girls fell asleep in the car. I leave the car running and the cold air blowing so that they don't overheat. We'll go check on them after, make sure they're still asleep, and then check on them every 10-15 minutes to make sure they're still sleeping. But here, okay, we're doing a fall festival. And I was growing pumpkins. I was really excited. I had some fun ones. I had some regular ones, some pumpkin pie ones, and some white ones. I forgot to fully latch the gate to the ducks, and that's what's left. This was a bunch of pumpkins, like 2 dozen pumpkin plants. 1, 2, 3, 5 that might make it. They look pretty trampled and rough. Then we have these snapdragons. I think I'm going to bring back out front and plant them out front. I have Mexican torch sunflowers back here. Stock and status. I planted some lemon basil, hydrangeas. I got a bunch of different kinds of hydrangeas that I showed in another video. These are the city line. I gotta get my husband to put them on the stakes so that I can remember which one is which. But I'm gonna do cuttings from them. I have this one, a Gatsby, which is a star lime green one. I got this cool variegated one. This one's called Zebra. I think that's what this one is. So, and then there's another Rio one, which has the multiple colors like that other one. And that one, I don't know, there's a tag down there. It looks white. Oh, maybe that one's an Annabelle and that one's a Zebra. Because those stems look black. The Zebra has black stems with white flowers. And that one looks just plain brownish. So that one's probably the Annabelle with the white flowers. And then there's roselles in the back for hibiscus. They got a late start. They had it rough. I left them in pots for people to buy. And, sorry guys, it's really hot. And, they got root bound, so they're taking a while to recover. This is overgrown. I have a shrimp plant here that I'm gonna have to make cuttings of. This is what a shrimp flower looks like a shrimp. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to root some of those so I can have some of those for sale in the spring. I have another one over here. I got my bougainvillea. I got a variegated bougainvillea on this side. I have, these are what I was super excited to show everybody. Look at these peppers that I planted a few weeks ago and put the bone meal in. You were all with me in that video when I did that probably a month ago. These peppers are almost as tall as me. Here, I'll show you with these. Look at them. They're like at my belly button. These are the Notapinos. And they're all really tall. They all look really healthy. They're doing super good. These are the French variety of the small red ones that I can't pronounce. This is my overflow, which I had fertilized, and they do look really good, but I feel like without the mulch on it, that maybe it didn't hold it, and the rain's just washing it away, so I don't know, we'll see. I might do it again before winter. My mushroom logs. I'm not making mushrooms still. No mushrooms. The ones that were there are coming off. I don't think those were my mushrooms anyways, so. I have to clean up over here as like the front. It's covered in weeds. They're up to my knees. I gotta clean up over here. I'm gonna, spiderweb. Oh, I got to clean out that bed, and I'm gonna put Swiss chard in it sometime, probably this weekend. I gotta pull out these tomatoes. I have to pull out all the tomatoes over here too. So yeah. Here is, these habanadas are definitely one of my favorites. They're looking really good. They've been fertilized, but don't have the mulch. I need to get some mulch down. Here's my lady. Scary lady. I'm just gonna show you the back of her because I'm terrified. She's big. She's probably almost as big as my phone. You ever notice when you get a smaller cat that it thinks that everyone just wants to play with it all the time, and they really don't? The Jimmy Nardellos out front, I'm gonna have to plant some because those are, before they get root bound, they're getting big in the starter tray. And look at all these. Look at this. Okay, come with me. Look at this pepper plant. See how tall that is? Same with this one. My buddy. Buddy. And all of them, they're all that tall. These are all the tops of my pepper plants. They're gonna have to get staked up again because they're all, this one's at my shoulder if it wasn't falling over like that. And that one I think is as tall as me. Look at this. This is a pepper plant. Isn't that nuts? I feel like maybe I should top it soon, but there's a bunch of flowers and buds in there that are going to be peppers. So maybe before winter I'll top it, you think? Because I'm going to try to use these, the outside fence here for a cover. So I can just drape the plastic down. I'm going to have to put a couple of supports in the middle there somewhere sticking up, but I want to just drape the plastic over the whole thing if I can find a piece of plastic big enough, or how I can do that. Oh, look at this. This is the yellow monster. My yellow monsters haven't been very monstery. I mean, they're bigger than the other ones, but still not as big as I thought they were going to be. This is like 4 inches. I thought it said 7, but I could be wrong. These are what the tomatoes look like. Not good. See? Tops are good, but we chased this all the way up like I was saying. So I'm going to rip out most of these. I have some that, as long as those girls are still sleeping in the car, which we're going to check on right now, I have some new starts out front that I'm going to plant. We'll check out on those. Make sure that they're doing okay, because I put the pots outside. And I didn't, from the greenhouse yesterday, and I didn't put them back last night. We have Asian wing beans that are volunteering from last year down here. I left them, and I just feed these to the bunnies because they're only 2 plants that volunteered from last year. And so there's nothing I can do with 2 plants. That's like 4 beans at a time. So we just give the beans to the bunnies. Do you like that, bunny? I'll bring your ice packs out in a minute. It is sweaty. Still not any further on the coop. Whoops. Let's go shut off the duck water because I always forget. Check it out. See? And then it just overflows. Favorite time though. You all know. I love ducks in clean water. Not that it stays like this. Because you know, in like 2 hours that water's going to be brown. can't wait to show you guys the property in Tennessee. We're thinking about going up for Labor Day. So if we go up for Labor Day weekend, then we will show you guys the property. It doesn't really look like much on camera. It's hard to tell. Like when I took pictures of where we were planning on building the house, when we got home and I posted them, it's hard to see any difference. It all just looks like pictures of trees. But maybe with walking around, maybe you could tell. I don't think so. I'm gonna set this pepper right here. Let's check on the baby since we're right here. Nope. Sleeping. Usually I watch them on my phone, but since we're making a video on my phone, oh, Hazel's awake. And Freya's asleep. Oh, she's just waking up. Oh, she's so cute. Let's get her. Quietly. Oh, sorry, baby. Did I wake you up? Here. Hold this. Did I wake you up? What about you? You waking up? You ready to get out? First bucket. I just had a delivery from my friends up the road, Billy's Botanicals. They do a farm bag where they source from local farmers, and they offer, you know, different kinds of meats and vegetables, and they have a smaller one on Thursdays for $25 and then a bigger one on Saturdays for $50, I think. Those are the 50s usually where the meat ones come in, but we just got a small $25 for some vegetables that we don't have, and like I think it said peaches were on there. But I didn't have my stuff out. They had a delivery guy named Lou, I think he said. I didn't have my stuff out. And I have it all packed in here in the greenhouse. But now I'm coming in. I gotta get cups for fertilizer. I gotta fertilize. I dug holes for the tomatoes, and now I have to fertilize a spot for them. We have new starts that we're going to try. These are all hybrids, so hopefully they can take the heat and that type of thing. These ones with only a couple in them. This one is called Melbourne tomato. And this one is a Manario. These ones are going to be planted out there, but like, see how this has 50 million? This will be potted up. This is a gold nugget tomato, so I'm sure that's a little orange cherry. And then Boticus, however you say that, that's we grew that one. A few of them, they were actually pretty good compared to our heirlooms that give us, I don't know, they give us maybe 3 tomatoes. These ones gave us 6, so they doubled. It is really hot because it's probably noon, isn't it? Phone says nothing because I am filming. Okay, so I'm going to grab this tomato tone. I'm going to fill up some cups, sprinkle it in these holes. I'm going to save some of these for potting up, but we have spiderweb. Porterhouse, so big beefsteak. This one's all scribbled. Cherry bomb. Those are actually our favorite, is the cherries. We call them snack tomatoes because they don't even make it inside. I would love to like make some sun-dried tomatoes or some dehydrated snacking tomatoes, but we always eat them. Sun gold tomatoes. Marigold, and the heat misers that I got from Lowe's, which are already, oh, look at this. they already have that same problem that comes with the heat. Yellow and dried up. So not very proud of you, heat misers. That's pretty pathetic. You're supposed to withstand the heat and you already have the blight. Or whatever kind of dried up hot fungusness that is. Not impressed. So, we'll not be looking for seeds for those. It's just the way of the game, I guess. July and August are too hot for tomatoes, which puts it at, that's when you have to plant either your starts, so that you can put them in August and just hope it doesn't get too hot, which is what I'm doing. Or we planted Valentine's Day. So first week of February. And that still wasn't long enough to keep them alive. We got one harvest and they dried up and got all brown and it got too hot. So, I don't know. Can't wait till we get to Tennessee. Don't conform, people. Be transformed. Talk to you more later.